Mashinsky banned from crypto industry in $10 million FTC settlement. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission has settled with former Celsius Network chief executive Alex Mashinsky, accepting $10 million and a lifetime ban from the crypto industry to close out a case that originally carried a $4.7 billion judgment, Decrypt reported on April 29, 2026. The reduction is the eye-catching part. The FTC's 2023 stipulated order against Celsius listed $4.7 billion in monetary relief, suspended only because the company was already in bankruptcy. The new agreement against Mashinsky personally drops 3 orders of magnitude and pairs the cash payment with a permanent prohibition on participating in any crypto asset business. What the settlement actually does. The order does 2 things. First, it locks in a $10 million payment to the FTC. Second, it permanently bars Mashinsky from advertising, marketing, promoting, offering, or selling any crypto asset, product, or service, and from holding a role with any business engaged in those activities. The ban is the more durable piece. The cash figure is shaped by what is collectible from a defendant who is already serving a 12-year federal sentence following his December 2024 sentencing on securities and commodities fraud charges tied to Celsius's collapse. The lifetime industry ban does not depend on solvency. It is a clean prohibition that follows him out of prison whenever that day comes. Why the number fell from $4.7 billion to $10 million. The original $4.7 billion figure was always more symbol than recovery. It was entered against Celsius itself, suspended due to the company's Chapter 11 status, and effectively a placeholder so the FTC could claim a record-setting headline while the bankruptcy estate did the actual paying. This settlement is against Mashinsky as an individual. It runs in parallel with his criminal sentence and the SEC's separate civil action. Regulators do not typically extract billions from individuals who have already been wiped out, sentenced to federal prison, and stripped of operating authority. They take what is collectible and lock down future conduct. That is what a $10 million figure plus a lifetime ban looks like. How this fits into the broader Celsius wind-down. Celsius filed for bankruptcy in July 2022 with roughly $1.2 billion in negative equity after halting customer withdrawals during the Terra Luna contagion. The estate emerged from Chapter 11 in early 2024 under a plan that returned a portion of customer assets through a combination of crypto distributions and equity in a new mining-focused entity. Mashinsky was indicted in July 2023, convicted at trial in 2024, and sentenced in December of that year. The FTC action sat as the last major federal civil piece still open against him personally. With this settlement, the headline regulatory book on Mashinsky is essentially closed. What remains is the slow grind of customer recoveries through the bankruptcy estate, the signal for other crypto enforcement cases. The pattern here matters for cases still in motion. Regulators are showing they will accept large headline judgments at the entity level during bankruptcy, then settle individual cases for whatever the defendant can actually pay, paired with conduct prohibitions that outlive any one company. For founders watching from outside the courtroom, the takeaway is not that personal exposure ends at $10 million. It is that the ban travels. Mashinsky cannot launch a new token, advise a treasury strategy firm, sit on a crypto exchange board, or front a yield product, ever. That is the part that has weight for anyone designing the next high-yield retail product.